Hello everyone, my name is Suyog and I am from How to Create With, the official channel, and I got several requests on this video, so here I am just presenting the short breakdown process for this video. And the guys who just subscribe to me and the people who just keep supporting this channel, you guys are really awesome and keep supporting it. And I don't have any another words to just thanks to all of those who just brought this channels to around above 150 subscribers. It means a lot for me to just cross the 150. It's not much, but for me it's just very much to just thanks to all of them who are supporting and keep supporting my channel. So without any further ado, let's just get started. And before just starting this video, if you just hear something distorted noise or any background voices, so forgive me for that, because I'm not a very professional voice recorder, and I don't have any much kind of setup to just record voice. I'm recording it on my Android devices, and so please forgive me for if you hear some background noises. And so let's get started. So here we are in After Effects. Now what you have to do is just click here to open the new composition. Rename your composition whatever you want to, and go to here, like change the width and height to 1920 by 1080, which is full HD resolutions, and set the frame rate to around 24. It's approx 24, and which is quite a cinematic effect. And set the duration to around 8 seconds or more than that, or just below 10 seconds, not more than 10 seconds. And change the background color to complete black and hit OK. I have just already created it, so I'm not going to create it again. I'm just cancelling it. Now what you have to do is right click and create new solid as per to the width and height of our comp. Rename this. There is no need to rename this, or you can just rename it to black solid by default and keep the color to black. Okay, after that you'll need to import your logo. If you're not familiar with how you can create the PNG in Photoshop, let me just show you very quick. By the way, I'm using the Photoshop variant of 2018 version. See, I have already selected the logo here. You can use any different types of selection method, like polygon lasso tool or pen tool, or there are several ways like lasso tool or polygon lasso tool, magnetic lasso, and pen tool. By the way, pen tool and polygon lasso tool are really the best. Just drag and drop the outlines and select over here to just create the mask, and go to file and save as, and choose to PNG. Just save this file to PNG. After exporting to PNG, let's just go back to After Effects. After that, just you have to drag and drop like this. You have to drag and drop the logo into your comp, like where it is, like this. You just have to drag and drop over here. Then you can just, let me show you. You can just press S on your keyboard and just scale it up to properly, so that it will maintain the ratio to along with your stage. And after that, if you are well satisfied with the size, just right click and choose pre-compose. After pre-composing, there is a dialog box appear here, which you have to select move all attributes. Otherwise, if you choose this leave all attributes, the Saber plugin will not going to work. So you have to choose move all attributes into the new comp and press OK. I have already created it, so I'm not going to use it again. Let's just delete this. By the way, you can use this on text file also. I'm using the logo, you can use it on text file. Process are same for both. The effects will apply to both equally. Then after this logo, what you have to do is just select your logo and go to layer, and here auto trace. It will not going to show up here just because the screen recorder is cutting that part, but it is below the camera option. You will find auto trace. Just click on it. Let me show you. Just click on it and you will find this option. You can just pause the video and copy this terms, like tolerance is equal to like 1 pixel, minimum area is about 10 pixels, threshold to around 50, and round corners to around 50. Uncheck this apply to new layer and uncheck this preview. Uncheck also the blur option and choose current frame. Okay, and here choose alpha. Uncheck the invert option also and click OK. As I've already created it, I'm not going to use it again. You'll need 2 layers. Just press Ctrl D on your keyboard to just copy or duplicate it, or you can just go to here edit and choose duplicate. You will find here like Ctrl D, duplicate layer. And then if you want to check your auto trace, you can just simply drag and drop. This is not the auto trace layer, this is the auto trace layer. As you can see, there is an auto traced. The masking reveals us that it's an auto traced effect. So this layer below this first layer, it's actually the revealed logo, and this is the plugin which we are using. This is the layer for plugin which we are going to use. This is the revealed logo portion. So let's just hide this logo. If you want to see the keyframes, just press U on your keyboard and you will find your keyframes. Let me just show you like this. If you just press keyframes over here, so for this, let me just off and on this process. Yeah, so at around 2 seconds, near about 2 seconds, the logo will going to reveal. So on here the opacity is set to 0. By the way, you can choose the opacity just pressing T on your keyboard. Just press T and you will find your opacity option. And around just on 2 seconds, or some of skipping 2 or 3 frames from 2 seconds, you will have to put that opacity into 100. So first it's about 0 and it's going to slowly going to reveal at 2 seconds. So whatever the effects we are going to use, it's just beyond, it's just between this 0 to 2 seconds. We're not going to use it like 4 or 5 seconds long. So this is the main part that we have covered here to just reveal the logo. Now the interesting part, which is the Saber plugin. So as we have the copy of it, like the copy for the intro, as you can see, it will take time to render. So just take the copy, which is like this. This is the auto traced copy. Then you have to go to effect and video copilot, and you have to apply the Saber effect. You can choose and go to here effects and presets also. You will find the same effect, which is which are going to show over this list. You can find the same effects and presets over here. You can apply from here or as well as from here. So it is, by the way, this effect is applied by, it's available free on YouTube. You can just check the link to that video in the description. It's from Video COPILOT, which is available for free. You can download it. If you want to create this effect, you have to download this plugin, and after applying this plugin, just move to effects and control. You will find the saber option here. We have to duplicate this effect also, and you will know sometime there sorry about the distortion. Now at the preset, choose arc reactor. There are several options over here like default, burning, cellular, core, electric, and many other options are there, which is fantastic by the way. But for this video we'll need an arc reactor option. So just choose an arc reactor. Just check the enable glow option. Choose the color wisely for glow, which is suitable for this, or you can just copy this code also. Just pause the video and copy this code, which is FFA800. okay, then set the glow intensity to around 50%, set the glow spread to around 0.10, glow bias is set to 0.26. now what I have to do with the core size and the customized core. So by default it will going to apply like this. Which is not good. If you just want to see, it's not going to apply on the layer. You will see this to this point where the saber is by default used. So you have to choose the layer mask option, which is this. It will apply to this layer mask. Okay, then let's just reveal the keyframes. And don't get confused at this keyframes code. Just I have applied this keyframe to just get a little bit of realistic and some wiggle effect to the fire. It's very simple by the way. As you can see that the effects is going to revealed slowly and it will complete at the end. So the middle keyframes is just revealing the glow of that layer, or you can just say the core size. It maintains the glow of the core size. It will just give the wiggleness or just some distortion to that glow. Then at 0 seconds, set the offset value. Click on the stopwatch icon, set the offset value to around 0, and at 2 seconds set the offset value to around 100. As you can see here, 2 seconds, set the offset value to around 100. My PC is just a bit of slow, so it will not respond on time, but you get the idea of what I'm trying to say. Then as well as set the core size to around 1.80 at the starting frame, which is around here, and at around 2 seconds you will have to set the core size to around like 1 or 22. It's just maximum. It's not the compulsorily you have to give to the size, to the core size. It's not compulsory. So that's the main effect that we're going to use here, and you just have to double click duplicate that saber effect. So here's the first effect, and what is in second. So the second effect is just around like choose the color which is from F 6600. The first is FFA800. So there are two different kind of colors grading. The first is of this glow. The first yellow which is used here is for glow, and the second one is which you can see here for that orangish or that tone for fire. That's this color. Again, it's set by default to layer mask. Again, you have to do the same for end offset value to around like 0, and at 2 seconds you have to around like 50, and after 2 seconds. So this is the basic process for creating the logo. Is you can just copy this core size values. Okay, when you just do that personally, you will find what is the correct way to create the effect. You can adjust that intensity of the core or glow radius according to your need. And so this is the intro for this is what we have created for this fire logo. Now it's time to reveal the original logo. So after 2 seconds, as we have applied this around, like when you just apply the opacity, as we have applied the opacity previously, like set the opacity to around 0 for near about 2 seconds. If you want to zoom in, just press Ctrl plus just press this plus icon, and you will find it on 14th frame, which is 1.14th frame. On timeline you will find it on 1.14th frame, and set the opacity value to around 0, and after at 2 seconds, near about 2 seconds, you will have to set the value to around 100 for the opacity. And at this moment you will find that your logo is slowly revealing like this. If you find your recording to be little bit of it will take time to render, so just set your stage size to around quarter or half. It will render it quickly. So as you can see, as we go further on the timeline, the logo starts revealing and the sparkles just get disappeared. Now one thing you have noticed that what is these two layers all about. So these are the free, fire and dark cinematic logos, which you can find it like this over here. Just apply it like this one. It is just the sparkles of that fiery sparkles. You can find this video on YouTube for free, or you can use the green screen videos also. And this is the dark cinematic effect, just to give some cinematic touch to a video. You will also find these two videos on YouTube, or if you don't want to use it, just you can use this also, it will look fine. But for the sake of this video, I am using this cinematic effects. So my PC is just it's taking much time to render. If you want to RAM preview it, just press 0 on your keyboard and it will start RAM previewing your video. As you can see, it starts glowing the objects. And what you have to do, set the first overlay videos to at screen, and this fire video to around screen. you can use the curves and color adjustments for this. I've used just one curve value to just give some contrast. Now as you can see, the logo is completed and it's looking much more interesting. So I hope you guys know behind the scene trick for this video, and I hope you guys love this video. If you like the video, just please subscribe to my channel and keep supporting my video, keep supporting the channel. And if you find any problem in understanding this, you can ask me in the comments below. I will just answer them. I will try to answer them as possible. So yeah, that's all I have to say for this logo. And you can after this you can just add some color corrections and many other different values which you can use, like curves, and there are other color contrasts, like if someone using lumetri colors, I don't have that lumetri color pack. If you're using lumetri colors, then the video will make a boom for the viewers. So yeah, that's it for today. Hope you guys learned something, and keep supporting the channel, and thanks a lot for those who have subscribed me. I'll see you on my next video. Till then, keep creating.